I love it. Be a farmer, seeing the plants growing, producing, seeing the people happy and their face, they enjoy it. That's what I like.
We grow a lot of sunflowers and a lot of pumpkins. You know, different colors, different, you know, not just the orange ones.
The goats eating the grass that's grown near the ocean is part of the flavor that ultimately shows up in the cheese.
I love farming here on the Central Coast because we're surrounded by beautiful forests and beaches, and I like working in concert with the natural world around me.
These farms, the food they grow, the jobs they provide, all of this abundance requires water.
Water is important, and you don't realize it until you don't have it. That's when you got problems.
About 10 years ago, we recognized that water was liquid gold. We knew that there was no way we could survive as a small family farm going into the future without some water storage.
I can't just take a year off when there's less water or plant less. This farm supports people, and having the water to support the farm is an important part of keeping the business going, keep people employed, and continuing to feed people.
In much of coastal San Mateo County, farms, people, and endangered fish must share the limited water that comes from local creeks. The RCD and its partners are balancing these competing demands by helping farmers conserve, store, and strategically manage precious water resources. Updating irrigation infrastructure reduces a farm's demand for water, while ponds, small reservoirs, enable farmers to take water when creeks are high and store it to use when creeks are low, leaving water in the creek for fish and wildlife. Having stored water is security for farms, and leaving it in the creek in drier times means survival for the fish. What's good for business is also good for conservation.
We have literally taken zero water out of the creek in the last several years since we had the pond, zero. We have a future in farming because of the system that we have.
Without the pond and these droughts, I don't see any future.
It's allowed more water for fish to come up and spawn, and that's been a really rewarding move in what feels like the right direction.
Knowing that all that water is staying in the creek for all the habitat is a part of the circle of why it all works.